Good morning, everyone. My name is Kreassig, and I'm Dean of the School of Education at Regent University. Joining me this morning is Dr. Jeff Pittman, who heads up our Higher Education and Student Affairs program. And we're going to hear a little bit today about Jeff's programs and as a potential student, what that means to you. So, Dr. Pittman, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Dean.
Thank you. I want to start off with just if you can tell me what programs do you lead here at Regent University?
Well, first of all, the Master of Student Affairs, the individualized master's degree, and then postmaster's programs in higher education and also higher education leadership and management.
Higher education leadership and management.
Right.
Okay. So let's say, when we talk about student affairs, that has a very broad notion for a lot of people out there. What exactly is student affairs? What would I be learning if I decided to get a master's in student affairs?
Well, student affairs really are areas that typically aren't considered academic, but really student support areas that help students to be successful in school and in life. And so they'd be things like academic advising, admissions work, career services, orientation, residence life, working with international students. There's just a myriad of services that students need to be successful. And most of these are provided on a college and university level.
Okay, that makes sense. Now what about, can you tell me a little bit about your HELM program, H-E-L-M?
HELM is designed as a postmaster, so EDS, EDD, or PhD are the degrees that one could earn in that area. And really they're designed for individuals who want to serve in administrative leadership or executive roles on the college and university level.
Okay, excellent.
So things like deans, associate assistant vice presidents, executive directors, that sort of level of leadership.
Okay, makes sense. If I were going to, let's say, choose one of your programs to go into, what's the learning environment like? Like, I'm a working professional. How can I make this work with school, family life, my church commitment, everything that I do with who I am? How can I make school happen?
Well, busy people always get to be busier, and our programs are designed to work alongside a person's busy life, and usually, as you mentioned, usually a heavy work life as well. And so courses are done over an 8-week period. Typically students do one course at a time. And so they're able to focus on an individual subject area and then also deal with the things in life, the family and life circumstances and work and all the other things that are involved in living together.
Excellent, excellent. What sort of, I know you talked a little bit about this, about employment opportunities, but without naming, can you give us an idea of some of maybe your alumni that are holding positions out there that have gone through your programs?
I've had student affairs people that at the conclusion of their program have been hired as enrollment management coordinators, academic advisors. I've had a couple of folks on the associate vice president level that once they've earned their degrees, almost immediately they get hired. And of course, a lot of it's based on their experience, but also the degrees and what they've learned in our programs.
Gotcha. And I think our students know if they're interested in programs like this, that next step helps them to open not only more doors with their networking, but also with career aspirations, etc. Moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. The networking base that they pick up working in the classes and reading about the materials enhances knowledge, understanding, and of course we try to focus on skill development as well to really help them not only become good scholars, but to really be able to practically implement programs and to support students in various ways.
Now, as a Christian university, we practice faith integration, biblical principles. What does that look like in your program? Could you take me through that?
Well, in just about every course, we integrate faith and learning, and it's really about biblical principles and Christ's precepts that, yes, on one hand it's theological, but in truth it's about really being able to serve in more professionally and to really meet the relational needs of people. So it's not just We absolutely worry about data and about benchmarks and how things are done. But when you include integrity and ethics in that, you get the whole package.
Awesome. I like it. I like it, Dr. Pittman.